Alright, some people are going to call me crazy, but my neighbor was selling his grandpa's 1964 Dodge D100 Utiline. I think it might be even an Express. I'm not sure how to tell. But thought this truck was pretty interesting, and it's relatively complete. I mean, other than it needs a lot of restoration and a lot of work, it actually is all here. So I went to doing a lot of cleaning up first, so you missed the cleaning part. But looking at it, you know, the box was full of garbage, so the wood floor is a little rotten, and that'll take some work to get cleaned up. But everything is here, and it's not all busted up. It isn't horribly dented up. There's a few dings in here that need to worry about. There's a scuff down here at the bottom of the door. That fender, my neighbor said when he was about 12 years old he ran this truck into something. So I started beating and banging on it a little bit, and I was able to pound that out. It used to be from here to here was a straight line, and now I've gotten it curved out most of the way. So that was a little bit of dinging and banging, but a little bit of banging and banging on that at corner too. And let's see, what else was I working on? Oh, the windows. Windows are filthy. There's another video on how I ended up cleaning those. 35 years of sitting around, you couldn't even see through these things. It was terrible. But I got a method now, I think, that is cleaning up the windows a little bit, and so that's a little bit better. There, this window I haven't touched other than in that little bitty corner there. You can see how filthy they are. Washing it doesn't even come close to cleaning it. Another problem I had, it was just pure filthy, so I've been washing it up here a little bit, here and there. The ignition switch was laying on the seat. Wasn't figuring out what was wrong with that, but I did fix that. It ended up just being dirty, so I used the electronics cleaner and plugged it back in, and it started working, but the starter still didn't crank over. So tried to pop the hood open, and before there were some hinges on the side here. For some reason they drilled in holes in the side and put a hood latch or a latch on there, but I realized why they did that was because the springs in that latch were both busted, so the spring didn't work anymore. So I replaced the two springs, and now that's functioning again. Underneath the hood, it was filthy, so I washed it out underneath the hood too a bit. It was missing the throttle spring, so I replaced that. And then when I went to try to start it, you know, the switch wouldn't turn it over, but I could crank it. So the starter works, kinda. it fails, you know, about half the time, but I realized that the starter relay needed to be replaced. So I replaced the starter relay, and I put a battery in it with a tie down, and now I think I'm ready to start working on the ignition problems. So I tested it, no spark. Go figure. I'm betting the points are bad. So ordered points, ordered plug wires, cap, rotor, and plugs, and I decided I might as well just redo the whole ignition system and see if I can get it to start. So that's kind of the place where I'm at right now. Had it for about 3 weeks. Got the title coming. I registered, or I titled it in my name. Not going to bother registering it until I can actually get it running. So, you know, no point in doing that. Did see some neat things underneath here. So if I turn the wheel this way, the far wheel goes the same way, so it's a posi, which is nice, 8 3/4 inch. It's 225 slant 6. Oh, another thing that was wrong was this tire was flat, so I talked to my other neighbor who sells tires, and he sold me a couple tires that, you know, a couple used tires that he wasn't going to do much with, so I figured I could use that to push the truck around and get it in and out of the garage. So he helped me out quite a bit. Ultimate Tire over here in Milton Freewater. If you're looking for tires, he's a great guy. Jimmy Flimmer is his name. Give him a shout if you need tires. I'll definitely be doing that once I get it running and ready to put on the road. Another thing I did was I cleaned up the oil bath air cleaner because it was filthy. Thought, okay, I need to clean that up. So now you see whereabouts I'm at right now. Found another little problem here. The hinge is a little bit loose, but I oiled them up so that the hood goes all the way up now, so it's a little easier to work with. That one screw is pulled out. There's no oil or no antifreeze in it, so it'll probably just sit, but you know, that's my truck. Kind of a interesting background on the thing also. It used to be part of the Atomic Energy Commission, so if you're wondering what they do with their old trucks, apparently they sell them. So, and my neighbor's grandpa bought it. Said it was sitting for about, my neighbor said it's been sitting for about 35 years. Hasn't been running in that amount of time. So it's probably going to take quite a bit of work to get it going. But here's my story on how to try to get this thing going again. I'm just piddling around with it a little bit every day. Right now, while I'm waiting for my parts to show up, I am cleaning windows. Well, that's the first story on this truck. Talk to you guys later. Bye.